Hey guys, it's Jesse from Central Athlete. We wanted to release a video about nutrition on the go. Being a remote coaching platform, this is one of the biggest things that we help our clients do, is how do we work with clients who have an inconsistent schedule, yet we're going to challenge them to remain consistent. So in the context of what we're going to talk about today, this is for a client who travels roughly 20% of the year. So they have a lot of travel coming up. And so what happens when people travel? They're usually obviously off their schedule, but more specifically, they are eating foods that are less than desirable from a health perspective and body composition perspective. They're not drinking enough water, they're not getting sunlight, and they're not moving. So this is how you're gonna hack a day of travel. And so we've split this up into before, during, and after your flights. This is what we would recommend that you do. Additionally, we're gonna be releasing a free on-the-road nutrition guide that's gonna help you hack travel days. This is gonna help you stay as dialed in as possible when you have those days of travel. And more importantly, not only people get disrupted when they travel, oftentimes it takes them a couple of days to get back into their schedule. So this is going to be your strong insurance policy for success. So before you leave for travel, one of the things that we want you to do is about a week out is we want you to start to look at where you're going to be staying, and ideally you're going to stay at some sort of extended stay type of hotel situation. The reason being is that they oftentimes have kitchen accommodation, so you're going to be able to buy food and you're going to have the opportunity to take more ownership of the foods that you will be choosing. Additionally, this is something that will be included in our guide, but we want you to create a strong insurance policy through purchasing some great protein options that are going to be able to last for long periods of time, so they have a long shelf life, as well as some high quality fat sources that are going to be able to provide good stable energy management for long periods of time, as well as some good carbohydrate options that aren't going to be real simple sugars hitting your bloodstream, something that's going to be a little bit better for blood sugar management. Additionally, what we want you to be doing right before you leave for your flight is obviously this being in the context of, this isn't like a 5:30 a.m. flight, so say this is like a noon flight, we would want you to aggregate 5,000 steps and drink 20 ounces of water before you get onto the flight. Now, once you get on the flight, there's a couple things that we want you to do as well. So you've drinking 20 ounces of water, you've walked your 5,000 steps. We want you to also drink 20 ounces of water on the flight. Now, most people don't do this because they're trying to not go to the bathroom, but this is one thing that many people have issues with. One of our clients actually today wasn't able to train for 2 days because of the edema in her lower legs, and it was so uncomfortable just to walk. So the movement and the water is going to help with that drastically. At all costs, avoid airline food. You're going to have a strong insurance policy by having protein, fat, and carb options. We'll be giving you some specific examples of what we recommend. And I can't say that enough. Like the pretzels and the peanuts are just not great options. And lastly, after you are done with traveling, one of the first things that we want you to do is we want you to know where the Whole Foods or the Trader Joe's or the grocery store is going to be, so you can stock up on some great food options and you can get in a great meal. We want you to get another 5,000 steps before the day ends. You're going to drink another 20 ounces of water. I know that seems crazy, drinking 60 ounces of water in a day. This is going to help you maintain great energy management. It's going to help you flush out whatever toxins you picked up along the way. And the last thing would be, once you are in whatever destination city that you landed in, one of the other things is avoiding breads and buns and pastas and cereal grains, and opting for double meat instead of a bunch of refined carbohydrates, and opt for steamed veggies when you can. So again, these are our tips for how you will hack nutrition on the go. We're going to be releasing an awesome guide that's going to have specific protein, fat, and carb options, and it's going to actually list everything that I talked about. So no excuses, guys. Stay healthy, and let's get shredded.